Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm happy to bring to you this new Beast Hunters review. Thanks in no small part to Ryan from Cybertron.com, I can show you Beast Hunters Legion Class Bluestreak. This was supposed to be released months ago, along with a couple other repaints, including the Ace Viacon, as part of the final Cyberverse wave of Beast Hunters. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, that wave was never released in America. And recently, as in I would say the past month, it has shown up in Canada very briefly and predominantly overseas in the Asian market. Bluestreak is a repaint of the Legion smokescreen mold, and unfortunately, it's starting to show its age, as this is right now the fifth version of the mold. You had Smokescreen, you had that retooled into Prowl, you then had the repaint of Smokescreen in his alternator colors that came with the Jet, and then you had the repaint of Smokescreen into his classic colors for a Target 2-pack, and now you have Bluestreak. I am very impressed with the paint workout, or paint design of Bluestreak. If you remember, the original Diaclone toy was an all blue Datsun Z. When it came to America, it was in silver with a black top, and the joke was that he was named Bluestreak not because of the color of the car, but because he talked a lot. Um, and that was the design that was used for the masterpiece and stuff like that. Even though I have been hearing rumblings we might be getting an all blue masterpiece, Bluestreak, I don't know. Uh, but yeah, so this is a nice little takeoff because it's not all blue, but you have a nice little swatch of white that works really nice. And I'm starting off in car mode because this is basically the best mode. We'll get to more in the robot mode, but yep, he does come with a repaint of the chain bolter, which was Smokescreen's weapon and has been used several times in the Cyberverse line. There are a couple different holes on the car body and a couple different pegs. I mean, you should be familiar with this. You can link these together, what have you. Other than that, car rolls well. It does stay together quite well in vehicle mode. That'll be a bit different in robot mode, which we're going to get to right now. And here's Bluestreak in robot mode, and unfortunately, this is where it suffers. All of the joints are terribly loose. The feet do not click into place. The shoulders do not have any of that faux ratcheting anymore, detents, so they don't hook into the hood very well. The arms are loose but can hold a pose, but unfortunately the shoulder hinges that they have, you basically have to bend that black plastic to get it to latch into the door properly, which is a little scary because I'm afraid you're going to break something, but after the first time should go rather easily. And the wheels and the arms do not peg into the wheel wells as nice as before. Really am disappointed that such a nice looking figure is suffering from such mold deterioration. But like I said, this is the fifth use. What do you expect? I mean, I'm not even counting the Japanese repaints of Smokescreen and Prowl. Articulation is exactly the same, but like I said, the joints are incredibly loose, and yours might even be looser. But the blue does show up nice. No real new colors, although now with the legs revealed, you get more of that white and green down the front. And I'm kind of happy to have it. I was thinking about this, and I do believe this is the first time since Classics we've had the original Car Brothers in a mass retail line all at the same time, which is kind of interesting since this past year it was the first time we had a set of Seekers in a retail line. For a while, that not counting store exclusives or what have you. So yeah, can I recommend this figure? I can only recommend it if you're going for retail. Do not pay internet markups because of the quality of the plastic being so poor. You really won't get much enjoyment out of it. And unfortunately, some people, especially overseas, are trying to scalp these. If you can find a friend, like in the UK, England, or whatever, who might be able to find these in a store, they could hook you up. But other than that, again, do not pay internet markups. Only pay what would be retail. And keep in mind, it's their retail, which might be a little bit more than our retail. So yeah, this is your old pal Chuck for Bluestreak. We'll see you next time.